Love that for me. Panic in the Council. I immediately thought of Panic at the Disco, because that's where my brain be at. Your Serene Highness, I bring bad news from the coast. We are receiving reports of... I am sure your news can wait. I bring urgent tidings from the north that demand the Queen's attention at once. Wait your turn, you ignorant dolt. Damn. Okay, why don't you settle your quarrel outside? Meanwhile... Oh, Pandora! Pandora, though! Look at this outfit, though! Bitch! Not panic on the streets of London? Look at this fit! Damn, Pandora! Shit. Shit, man. Pandora looking hella good. Fuck's sakes, man. God, you're all giving me a headache. Now. One at a time. Shut up. The industries of the coast are in grave danger. The workers are striking. They demand fewer hours and higher pay. Is that all? By Audhel's horn, the north is increasingly lawless, your greatness. Some chiefs have taken advantage, declaring themselves independent of your rule. My news is worse still. The eastern courts are corrupt, your majesty. Judges are letting off the vilest criminals in return for the slightest bit of coin. All these problems have arisen because the kingdom is increasingly unstable, your majesty. Something must be done. What do you suggest? We're doomed. Agreed. Make sure these issues are dealt with, my chancellor. What do you suggest? Unfortunately, we lack the resources to tackle all these problems at once. We must vote on which matter to prioritize. Alright, break up the strikes along the coast, send troops to bring the independent chiefs back into the kingdom, reform the eastern courts. Oh boy. That would be what? Option A would go against the patricians. None of these are authority-based, so I don't have to worry about the counts. Lower defiance. Me wearing purple? Impossible. Pandora. Alright, everyone, voting is open, so which one will you choose? Which problem will we tackle first? You get a little extra money if you go with the one that I picked. Alright. Also, heads up, y'all, we have an ad incoming in the next 30 seconds. So, just as a heads up. Alright. Voting has closed. The whole kingdom is trouble, but we can't help everyone. Send troops to bring the independent chiefs back into the kingdom. You are the chiefs to bring their independence-minded brethren back into the royal fold. Treasury is now 2050. The north is rocked by vicious battles. Thousands of loyal northern troops die in brutal sieges against mountain fortresses. But your victory is inevitable. The independent chiefs pledge fealty once more. Defiance is now aggrieved. Military is now strong. The crisis in the north has now quashed, making the kingdom as a whole slightly more stable. But the nobles of other regions feel that you're ignoring their problems. Defiance is now enraged. Stability is now teetering. Defiance is now vengeful. Great. Love that for me. Knightly virtue. We are paying the Order of the Gossamer Shield to protect our land, but Count Serena decided they wanted the knights to go back to writing love poetry and picking flowers. Now crime is exploding in the coast, and there's no one to keep order. That's your problem. People have been visiting my keep from across the kingdom to learn about knightly virtues and court etiquette, for a fee, of course. Count Serena's wealth has increased, and trade is now destitute, but it's gone up. Depths below, your outdated notions about chivalry are irrelevant in the modern age. Actually, they're more irrelevant than ever. We can all do with a little romance in our lives. Truth. In fact, I should come to the capital and spread the word. What do you say, Your Majesty? Should Count Serena spread old-fashioned knightly virtue in the capital? Invite Count Serena to spread their ideas in the capital? Send Count Serena to help the patricians overcome their problems? I feel like that's the better option, truthfully. Order the Gossamer Knights to fight for the patricians again. I feel like option B is the best one, because then, like, they're still getting the help. The military is pretty good. Like, they're the same, so, like, I feel like that... I don't want to possibly jinx it, but I feel like option B is the best one, just, like, not even strategy, but, like, to me it makes the most sense. Because I feel like... Yeah. I feel like option B, but like... I'm gonna trust y'all. Nah, see. C is... Well, it's the best for you, Lamia. It's the best for the patricians. It's not best for everybody. I'm thinking for everyone involved. Y'all wild. Y'all be wildin'. Will there be a tie? I also love Pandora is in the, like, creepy, mystical, magical
we have a
faction.
gallery of villains to look out for, but now we could be infiltrated by a shape changer. I can't even tell if any of you are acting strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Welcome on in, Raiders. V, how was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome to our community game night. We are in the final stages of King of the Castle, and then we're gonna vote in a little bit to see if we want to... Whoa! Thank you so much for that sub. And then we're gonna vote to see if we want to do another game of this or switch over to Jackbox. But how are you? V, when you get a second, can you give me a month and a day that is meaningful to you? And I will read out an affirmation for you. And we'll go from there. But welcome on in, everybody. I am DNDJordanLea, she, her, they pronouns. I'm a demi-bi, chronically ill, chronically in pain, award-winning TTRPG content creator, performer, and producer. We do a lot of things on the channel with comparing aspects of video games back to tabletop. We do co-working. I'm live almost every day, whether I'm actually in the seat and on camera, or if we have co-working up. But yeah, welcome on in. Ooh, Valentine's Day. I love it. Okay, your affirmation is courage and bravery. Courage is the willful strength to fight and the mindfulness to understand why you're fighting. Bravery is the strength of character that allows you to overcome. Be courageous enough to hold on to the fights that you need to, but also brave enough to let go of what is not worth fighting for. And may that resonate with you. Welcome on in, y'all. Like I said, we're kind of vibing. I've brought back our kind of community nights. We used to do this all the time, but we stopped because life, and I wanted to start off 2025 with, now we're going to have, you know, maybe once or twice a month a community night, whether we watch something cool and hang out or we play games. Been doing some Dragonborn things in Tamriel. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for raiding in, and like I said, you're more than welcome to join us in the game. You can type in !join along with your pronouns, and you'll join one of the factions and stuff. We are, I think, entering the final phases. It's not looking great for me. It's not looking great for me at all, but that's okay. That's okay. I always love to see what kind of chaos, hi Aaron, comes on in, and how it'll end, because so far it's never ended the same way twice. So, but we're gonna be vibing. We're gonna probably go for like another 2-ish hours. So, before we call it for tonight. So we're just gonna kind of vibe. Also, heads up, tomorrow I have a very special sponsored stream in the afternoon. So if you all can engage in that in as much as possible, that would be incredible, because then I can hopefully get more sponsor stuff, as well as, I don't know, putting it out there into the universe, because the company is hiring. I don't know, maybe they'll want to hire me. Maybe. So we'll see. But yeah, you know, it would be great. It would be incredible. So we're going to be doing the things. I'm going to flash our schedule for the entire week again, so everyone is aware. We're going to be live basically every day with stuff going on. This will be posted in the Discord after stream. So, but just as a heads up. Hey, buddy. Hi, Aaron. All right. So it's a tie, so I get to vote. Sadly. Actually, yes, the option I wanted is present. So we'll see if it works. Send Count Serena Ray to help the patricians overcome their problems. We'll see if it works. How will this fool help us exactly? However, Count Serena Ray's visit is a rousing success. It turns out that a chivalrous sword cuts off heads just as efficiently as a mercenary one, and the Eastern Knights soon terrify the bandits back into hiding. Military challenge succeeded. Trade is now prosperous. Well, you're almost there, patricians. Meanwhile, the coastal peasants enjoy hearing nostalgic tales of unrequited love and doom-laden tragedies. Stability is now stable. Amazing. Food riots is our next one. Your August Majesty, the famine in the coast grows worse by the day. Riots are breaking out in all the major townships, from Thalasis to Calport, closing the other V-town. I love that we all open tabs for all of our friends, because I do that too, and then as they like either raid out to somewhere else, and maybe it's not like a space I necessarily want to vibe in, or they come on over, I just close the tab. That's one of my favorite things, and it makes my ADHD brain so happy, because it's like I always have a bunch of tabs open, and then just slowly boop, boop, boop. Y'all, can you do me a favor real quick, because Aaron is returning from streaming after being sick and taking some time off. Can you go drop Aaron a follow? Because Aaron, how many, where are we at? I know it just shouted you out, but let's see where you're at. 139. Y'all should go follow Aaron. It would be incredible if we could get Aaron up to 150. I'm just saying. That's what, 11 people following? I'm just saying. Aaron does a lot of stuff with Sims, does The Walking Dead. Yeah, that's right. Aaron and I are birthday month twins. Yeah, so, you know, if you want to just go drop some love and appreciation over to Aaron. Aaron does a mixture of like horror games, but also like I said, Sims, plays Overwatch, right? It's Overwatch. I'll be playing Mass Effect soon because I'm feral. Hey, Mass Effect, there you go. Has also done stuff with Veilguard, does a lot of stuff with modding, is like the modding king when it comes to like different games and stuff, so you should go follow and support Aaron. Absolutely incredible. And honestly, all of my mods are incredible. I think all my mods but Sleazy stream, and you should go follow them because they're wonderful. So, just saying, just throwing it out there. If you're looking for people to hang out with. Okay. What should be done about the starving peasants causing mass unrest in the coast? Send in the army to control the riots. Import mass amounts of food from Tavalin and Kurth. Oh, fuck me running. I can't do the patricians buy up surplus grain from the counts. And I can't do order grain supplies to be diverted to from the east because we're awful at farming. Yeah, it sucks because the treasury will go down, but I'm hilariously modding Mass Effect right now, so it's like I knew. It's like I knew, Aaron. I had a feeling you were modding something. I had a feeling. Call it an inkling that you might be modding something. Just a wee bit of a feeling. God, I'm loving the Chillhop vibes. Well, so far... Oh, Aaron, that fits that you are also part of the counts. That fits. That fits so well. Y'all missed it earlier because I was like, do we want to play King of the Castle? And then, you know, choosing the factions. And Puddleglum goes, Chiefs, 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 Chiefs. And I was like, it's going to be really funny if and when you don't get placed on the Chief team. And sure enough. Yes, so the rebel mechanic basically means that your current scheme... No, it's so good, Erica, don't worry about it. Will stop for the season, and potentially you, like, it could be your faction versus me going to war, kind of thing. And either it will end amicably, where, like, both sides are still okay, the relationship is tenuous, but basically you won't be able to trade, you won't be able to, like, participate in voting in these, like, big votes like this, because you're rebelling. And it'll stall your, like, your current goal, for a season, basically. So, basically you're going all in on potentially overthrowing me or not. We've had it happen before, and it was actually Lamia's faction. I forget which one it was, but we ended up going to war, and it actually ended amicably. I died later, but it ended amicably. So it's a kind of fun mechanic, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's kind of cool. All right. Oh boy, you heard me say Aaron's name, and he is okay. Well, yeah. Really? I mean, Lamia is always out for blood in this game, for me specifically. So I got so excited yesterday when Lamia was playing. I was like, I have a chance! And then I immediately had to step away. What are you doing, babies? Yeah? You gonna come say hi? Yeah? You can come say hi? Come say hi? Thinking about it. Come on, Bubba. Well, come on. He's thinking about it. Alright, I'm so poor. The treasury is opened and a tide of gold flows out of the kingdom and into the pockets. Hi, baby. The bubbies. Come over here. The bubbies. Yeah. I even moved the camera so they can see you a little bit more. Yeah. Well. What are you doing? What are you doing? In return, grain floods into the famine-stricken coastal lands. Treasury is now 450. Defiance is now enraged. Thank you, your esteemed highness. Marvelous. The unrest dies down as soon as the rioters have bread again. It's enough to tide the peasants over until the next harvest. So yeah, that's what that is. Basically, with it, you Basically say pause on your current scheme and say fuck it and try to go to war with me. That's basically what it is. Heads up, y'all, we have an ad incoming in the next 3 minutes. I know I don't have an air. I've been working on it. Cannot start a rebellion. Defiance is too low. On the verge of rebellion. On the verge of rebellion. Cool. Do I... Oh, Sleazy! You're getting your blood oath. Oh no, I think this is where I die. Your Majesty, most exciting news today. The Northern Chiefs recognize the turbulence of the kingdom. Even so, they've decided to throw their weight fully behind you, for better or worse. What a coup. They've invited you to sign an accord of friendship and witness their commitment of unwavering loyalty in a special ceremony, some kind of northern custom involving a blood oath. Is this necessary? Yeah, no, I know. Where's my husband? He hasn't come back. Don't worry about it. Where's my husband? We were so close. Where'd my husband go? I'm sure this is feeling my father will hear about this. My husband will hear about this. Don't worry about it. Because he's from the north. We fully supported him on wanting to go and preach. Husband? What husband? We were in love-ish. Fuck. Blood oath? I'm sure it's nothing serious. I imagine they just want to shake your hand once your palms are cut with a knife. Perhaps they'll sacrifice a goat. Now that would be a show. I've taken the liberty of arranging the trip. Oh, fuck. Chief, Melissa, and King Consort here were most helpful. My husband conspired. My husband conspired. Homophobic. Fine, when do I leave? By the end of the week, my queen. I didn't see any reason for delay. Of course not. Hordian North, before you head north, however, you make sure to check in with Torier. Don't joke about that. You should be coming with me. Oh no. I should probably take this time to tell you what happened with his previous marriage. Sphinx! Watch, they don't sacrifice you to a wild pagan ritual, but seriously, enjoy my home hunt and say hi to my family if you see them, dear. You should be coming with me. I'm worried it might be some kind of trap. You're right, I'm sure it'll be fine. You don't want to come with me? Ah, nay, I was just there last winter. And it's an awful long journey. You should be coming with me. Besides, I promised the Archbishop I'd pray with him for the next few weeks. Something about keeping my soul clean. I think a little part of me just died. She's fine. It's fine. Blame the Archbishop. Bring me a souvenir, maybe? I could really do with a new winter coat, and the ones down here just aren't the same. Oh, great. The journey north is long and arduous. After your carriage gets stuck in the mud a third time in as many days, you wonder if maybe you should have diverted more funds to the northern infrastructure. Such a pleasure to see you, your greatness. I hope the ride wasn't too difficult. A lot more of you's gonna die soon? Wait, did I say that out loud? How are you finding the north so far? Oh, thank you so much for those likes and for those gold coins. I appreciate you. Thank you, Johnny. It's rubbish. It's not warm. I love it. I'm so glad to be away from the palace. Salem. Good to hear. We've got food, drinks laid out for you. Some of the North's best meats. Do tuck in. Defiance is now insolent. The food is pretty good and the music's not bad either. Though you're not sure what the bard is singing about half the time. So when do we administer this oath? Lovely song, I think. This food's delicious. This is me signing my death warrant. That's what's happening. Should have raised Defiance to save yourself. Not me yet. Not helping. You're not Sphinx, not helping. So, when do we administer this oath? Not long, Your Majesty, not long. We're just getting everything set up outside. Almost as soon as you polish off the meal, Chief also summons you out into the cold. You find a mass of chiefs circling a gigantic barren oak tree. In the distance, a northern god speaker chants a deep groaning incantation in a language you don't understand. How delightfully rustic. You know what? We're gonna lean into it. Chief Melissa fails to conceal a frown. Aye, exactly. Now, if you would just stand below the tree, please. That's it. Is the tree gonna fall on me? You stand beneath the tree beside the chanting god speaker. You spot a dagger in her hand, but no sign of a goat or a cow or any other sacrificial creature. Now then, chiefs of the north, it is time to take your oath. Do you all swear fealty to the one true monarch from now until your dying breath? The chiefs respond with raucous shouts of approval. By the old gods, I do. I can get used to this. That's right, bow before me. No. Hold on a minute, I'm the queen, not the monarch. Then raise your axes with me, siblings, and let us bear witness to the start of a new age. This is bad. The Lord Vendor, chosen of Valtor, will now be bathed in the blood of the Retender. Oh no. Oh, I think you forgot the goat. Wait, what? Where am I, Honor God? Quickly, save me. Guarantee you the Honor Guard is like, fuck this. This is so bad. Just then, the God Speaker grapples you from behind. As her knife kisses your throat, you try to shout. Only a gurgle comes out. Your Eastern Knights leap into action as soon as they realize what's happened, but it's too late to save your life. What do you mean? This is going great. The goat's fine. A fight. Kill the false queen's lapdogs, chiefs, and will bathe in the blood as well. For glory! As fighting breaks out around you, you collapse to the ground. Just as you're on the edge of consciousness, Storm, the chosen of Valtor, ambles up to you, kneeling over your body. The queen is dead. Long live the monarch. You were sacrificed in a pagan ritual. Sacrificial lamb achievement achieved. As Storm bathed in Queen DNDJordanLea's blood, a bolt of lightning struck the sacred oak, splitting it in two. It was a sign from the old gods. The Lord Vendor had risen. The Count's attempt to worm their way into the palace was uncovered, and a number of arrests were made. Count Sleazymer ended their life chained upside down to a dungeon wall. The attempt to woo Scrampton to the coastal cause was doomed to failure. Eventually, the wizard, bored of these moral quabbles, fed Lady Patrician Iron Puddlegum to a kraken. Storm, the Lord Render, marched south at the head of the army. Valtor was with them. The throne was seized by force, and the power of the old gods could never be denied again. The end. I lived for 2 years and 3 months. The Famine Bringer is my name. Incredible job, everybody. Great job. So proud of you. How we feeling? I know it's a long game, but it is fun. So, how we feeling? Do we want to do another round of that, or do we want to switch to doing some Jackbox games for like the next hour?